Land of Lincoln used to be, before it became Land of Lincoln, just a loose federation of legal aid organizations dedicated to helping low-income people with their civil legal problems. And then in 1972, these organizations across 65 counties got together and formed Land of Lincoln Legal Assistance Foundation. But in 2018, our board of directors decided to change our name to better communicate who we are and what we do. We are legal aid. We are part of the nationwide legal aid movement. So we changed our name to Land of Lincoln Legal Aid. And since our inception, we have been focused on helping low-income people with matters that are most urgent to them: their family, their housing, their rights, their economic stability, and sometimes even their safety. All people should have access to justice, particularly when they need it most. And sometimes that truly involves going to court, and not everyone can afford an attorney. And frequently you need an attorney to make your case, to get through the door, and to get a judge to seriously consider what's going on in your life and how you need the assistance of the legal system. That's the promise of legal aid, is that when you are in crisis, there is someone there to help you through, to ensure that your life remains safe, secure, and stable. I want to tell you about someone. There was a woman. She ran a daycare business for nearly 2 decades out of her home. And then she was visiting a store one day and she fell and she broke her arms. She was very injured in that fall, and she was 57 years old. She thought she'd continue to work and operate her daycare, which made her happy. But after that accident, she couldn't. She couldn't lift a child. So she applied for Social Security disability, and she kept getting denied and denied and denied.
I had an appointment. I went to Land of Lincoln. I met Diane. I was in that conference room, and I felt so relief because, I cried, because she was so nice. And she's like, I don't know why this has taken so long. It had taken me almost 2 years just on my own trying to go. And when I went in there, they solved it fast. And I was so happy when I came home. I paid all my credit cards off. And I mean, Land of Lincoln, it was a lifesaver.
We have this client. She was married to an abusive husband. She really needed to get away from him, and so with our assistance, she filed a divorce against him and was able to get sole custody of her daughter, able to keep her house, and more importantly, able to keep her safety and security.
August of 2018, I just had the last straw of it. I had just gotten off from work, and we had a big dispute about Pampers because he didn't want to buy our daughter Pampers, and she needed Pampers. So here we are on the highway on our way home because he had my daughter, and they had just picked me up from work, and he grabs the steering wheel of my car, and my daughter's in the back seat. She's about 1.5 at the time, and almost runs us in the back of an 18-wheeler. At that time, he's just telling me that he's gonna kill all of us, and I let the police know what was going on. And I asked him to leave because at that point I just knew I was done. He tried to harm my daughter and myself and wouldn't leave. So he had started getting physical, pushing on me and everything. So I went and got a restraining order. And that's how when I went up to the courthouse to file the restraining order, that's when they told me about the Land of Lincoln and that I could get assistance with an attorney on filing a restraining order against my ex-husband. I really needed the help because at the time I didn't have money to come, pay out of pocket for an attorney, and I know, attorneys are really expensive. So I was like, wow, this is really good, and I really wanted to be a candidate of it because I just knew that I need a divorce, I need the restraining order, and I don't have any legal, knowledge or background, so I was really grateful for the help. It's no way I could have got through this case without the Land of Lincoln, making sure that, me and my daughter got justice that we deserved.
We have helped thousands upon thousands of our community members, our neighbors, our friends, our family members for 5 decades. That's remarkable. We've kept our doors open through federal funding cuts, through economic crises, and we're still here. We're still a reliable institution to help people in crisis. We are there when they need us most.
They just saved my life, and they were so sweet and kind, and they didn't look down on me. They just seemed like people that would have been my friends, and I refer people to them all the time.
I want to say thank you to not just for myself, but for all the clients that you've helped. This is so helpful to help a person get back in the right direction.
At the end of the day, I go home and I think about our clients. Some of them make me laugh. Some of them have problems that have really, really made me cry at times. And then some of them have really taught me life lessons through their example, or frankly, even just advice they've shared. That's why everyone at Land O' Lincoln is doing this work. That's why Land O' Lincoln has been here for 50 years. That's why I hope we're here for another 100. No one thinks they're gonna need a legal aid attorney. But when they do, they turn to us, and we open our doors and we help them with their problem right then. And we continue to help them with any other legal problems that arise during the course of them seeking our help. We're there for them, and we're there for our community.